love how Conbio is still Star Sapphire. That hasn't changed yet.
Band, the band. SOD, do you ever play Kesui?
Not recently, no. I've been really hyper-focused on getting this final cursed shot type. No. We'll, set a timer. Ooh, 1 hour. We'll set a timer for an hour. We'll swap out. Good morning. How's everybody today? I am trying to wake up. I stayed up too late, shouldn't have, and now I'm tired. Let us USD. God, I hate homing amulet. It's so terrible.
Have you considered walking up later?
Nah, not even an option. The latest I can get up is 7 a.m. Because if I wait too long, which is generally around 7 a.m., that's when the kid pops in and asks if I'll make him breakfast. So I just wake up at 7. And I get up and I make him breakfast. Wouldn't it be crazy? Just like, I'm just saying, like, it would just be really crazy, wouldn't it be? If we just did this on the first try, and then we never had to use this shot type ever again. Wouldn't that be amazing? It would be like a miracle, you know? Like, I really don't want to learn how to route this. I don't want to do that. Nope, there we go. That's a reset. I don't want to learn how to route that. I was sent videos on how to route it, and I saw it, and I was like, then I have to practice it and everything. No, just bomb it, rip it off like a band-aid. I turned the mic on, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Good.
Band, the band. You are there.
I'm here. I should start collecting some pee. And not enough pee. Can I get it? No. No, I didn't get the other one. I only get the one. That was dumb. Good morning, Bam. I hope that, I know this is not your morning, but I hope that you are well. Yesterday, after I got the, that 1cc with the bunny rabbit,
Bammed. I saw stage first try.
You saw stage 5 first try?
Bammed. ウッド V に B14.6 if it clear rad.
Oof. I was asked yesterday what on LOLK what the next shot type I'm gonna 1cc, and I was told already I have to do Marissa, so that's the answer to that question, fellas. Oh jeez, that was so plainly obvious. That was so plainly obvious. That was like, So the rules here for EOSD Extra is I can die on the stage portion, but only if I have no bombs. If I die with bombs on the stage portion, that is a reset.
Bammed. I thought you do not talk about Ausdo Extra.
Did I say something about that at one point? Did I make a statement like that? How do you people remember if I said something like that? How do you people remember me saying? I don't remember what I said. Oh, it is? Okay. Gotcha. How do you remember? Like, I don't remember what I said yesterday. Just bombed through the tree.
I made it up.
But that's the thing, is that because I don't remember anything, you could have rolled with that. You could have just kept up with that. I would have believed you that I said that at some point and be like, oh man, I guess I contradicted myself again. I would be so gullible because I don't remember. I have woken up and oh wait, why'd I reset? I didn't need to reset there. Crap.
Bammed. You really believe people would go out on the internet and terrorize?
I trust the people here. That's different. I'm not like going out on Reddit and seeing somebody say, "Oh, you can microwave your iPhone to charge it now?" Okay. but I feel like, you know, people who've been in my chat for like 2 years, you know, I can trust them. Ay, ay, ay. This, like, whole first bit is just so stressful. Oof. So I'm probably gonna maybe end early today. I am going apple picking with the family. I told the wife if we're going apple picking, I gotta take the Yuka Fumo with me and get pictures of the apple farm with the nature yokai. And don't even bother dodging this crap. Oh, jeez, I ran right into that. Stupid. You saw it, you still did it. It's fine. Cranberry trap with this. Of course. Of course. Why would I bomb that? That would have been why would I do that? Why would I use one of those 3 bombs when I could die with them? Yeah. Okay. Reaction time. Good one.
Bam, bammed.
What do you think of Remu?
I think that Remu A is is the worst shot type in the entire game. I think that it's I would say about 75% useless. Good 75% useless. I love the fact that the homing just is like, hey, familiars that cannot be damaged, we're gonna target those instead of the boss. That's awesome. And the familiars were given hitboxes, and so therefore, because of that,
bammed.
they will be targeted.
And here I was thinking your honeymoon would improve your opinion.
Oh, you know, like, oh, I'm just talking about that shot type is, like, Rainbow Needles is good. Rainbow Needles does some decent damage. I mean, you know, Marisa A is still the best shot type in the game. But no, I feel a little bit better about Reimu in this game, particularly because they have the same hitbox size. So it's a little more comfortable. Her speed's a little lacking. And like I said, her DPS on the needles is good. But this is absolutely trash. This shot type is trash. Oh jeez. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this shot type. I know I made myself the rule. I have to. It's like a skill thing. I have to, even though that this is a cursed shot type, I have to do it. On the other hand, I feel like I'm going to be stuck here for 6 months. I feel like I would get a Marisa Lunatic 1cc before I'd get this.
Bam, bam.
Sounds like corp.
It is. It sounds exactly like that because that's what it is. What in the heck? What was that? I did not press right hard enough. That reminds me, I had questions for you because there are, since I have your attention right now, there are some games on sale that I was looking into because they're $3 each. Store, where's the wish list? Now, one thing that I do have questions about, there's a lot of good old great Saturn games that they've brought out here to Steam, but they all have like really bad reviews, and so that sort of worries me. Because I mean, you know, they're Sega Saturn games and I'd like them, but anyway, it's got some bad reviews here for Steam Hearts, Cotton 2, Cotton Boomerang, and Batsugun. And got some bad reviews here. Wonder what you think about that. Do you know anything about those the Steam versions of those games? I know you generally stick to emulation, I think. Whoa. It just did not move. I hate it when I do that. It's just like I see it coming and I just don't react. Man, I'm in a haze this morning. Yeah. I got, like, a little panicked there because I was beneath my power level. And I just hesitated whether I just go ahead and go up to the top or try to grab the one on the side and then dodge the wave. Just allowed myself to get hit instead. Oh crap, I full powered. Whoops! Oh my god. This is definitely the cursed shot type. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey now. Hey now. Let's not. Oh man. Hold on. Coffee.
Company Limited.
Alright, which one was it?
Bammed Bammed.
抜群 S ファインスチームハーツ&コットントリビュートブロ
Okay. Additional questions. Because like I said, I mean, what are your thoughts on both Gunbird, Dragon Blaze, and Strikers 1945? Why is it every single time I play this, I completely forget what it is that I'm supposed to press?
Bammed Bammed.
You would probably hate them.
I would probably hate them? Okay. What about Castle of Shikigami? I honestly, I hate the fact that they released Triggerheart Excelica Enhanced after I already bought the regular Trigger Heart Excelica. That really bugs me because that's a good Dreamcast one. I don't know if you ever played that one, Bammed, but
Bammed
Trigger
C
Heart.
bammed.
YEA I think you'd like 式紙
Sunny
Okay.
Sandwich.
レトロさなえ
Lord of Steel. Lord of Steel's here. I hope you're okay, Lord of Steel. All right, what is it? Is it F1
Sunny Sandwich.
5?
YEP
c'est ce qui est censé être le jeu là. Je vais juste dans un abysse profond comme ça, voilà.
Oh, goodness gracious. This game is so hard.
Hairstyle.
HE doesn't he have that emote bravi
He doesn't have a Bravi emote? I thought I did. I thought I did under 7TV. I should have one under 7TV.
Sunny Sandwich.
HE doesn't he have the YEP emote
Oh wait, why am I...
and
dumb?
FIAM fine
Oh my gosh. I thought that I was close enough to not get hit by that. Let me get back to remembering how to play this game.
Bammed C bammed.
Do you have the series state
You gave me a whole bunch. I don't know which ones I currently have, because I haven't been keeping up with this game as much. Oof. Oh man, I allowed myself to go too high.
Bammed C bammed.
The states I sent are the not CBT stages
Okay, then the answer to that question is no, I don't. I only have what you sent me. Oh my god.
Outrageous Bob.
Lord of Steel you think I am blind to your insult you're mistaken I'll remember this command mat.
I feel like this is a game where I cannot actually look
Hairstyle.
ahead. I have to
I
be...
just thought you love so much
I have to be constantly staring at my character, I think. I can't look ahead.
Outrageous Bob.
Going to the channel to BMU.
Oh my god!
Hairstyle.
Do that
Okay, just... This aggravates me to no end. I can't really, like, do it for too long.
Bam, the bammed.
I don't think anyone really likes these stages.
Outrageous Bob.
However gotten to play this clearly does.
Oh, crap. Oh, jeez Louise. Why'd you do that? Why'd you go right? Jeez. Yeah, no, I'm just pretty much playing it over and over again, Canbio, because of the fact that, I don't know, either it's like a combination of the fact that I hate myself, but also the fact that, like, I cannot remain complacent. I have to try. I can't just, you know, I have to at least try. I don't know. My brain's not working this morning. Oh, I never entered the voice chat.
That's pretty cringe, guys.
There you go. Remember, everybody's welcome in the voice chat.
Hairstall.
BTW congrats on your CC.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, please, no, I refuse to admit that I didn't squeeze through there. You get off my screen.
Hair
Died
stall.
with bomb.
サムワンエルスウワント A スライスオブ A ピザ A LA ティラミス
Someone else wants a slice of pizza? I always love pizza. Is there meat on the pizza? If there's meat on the pizza, I can't eat it. But if as long as it's veggie pizza, I can do that.
Outrageous Bob.
There are coffee grounds on his pizza.
Hair
This is
stall.
You don't read the last thing.
Someone else want a slice of tiramisu? Tiramisu. I know that word. Isn't that... Tiramisu is like a French dessert, isn't it? Just bomb. Just bomb. Just bomb. I love how I can't get over there. There we go. Oof. Give me these. Really? That hit me? Oh my god. Get off my screen. Stupid tanks.
Hair stall.
It is more like Italian, not French.
Oof. Get off my screen. I don't care if I'm using my bombs. I want you off my screen now. Oof. I hate these things. These guys, I hate them. Oh my god. You got me? Are you serious? That's okay. We dodge better when we don't have bullets. Or bombs, whatever. Get that thing off my screen. I don't want that on my screen anymore. All of you, off my screen.
Bam, the bammed.
I think most people dodge better without bullets.
What in the crap? Jeez Louise.
Sunny Sandwich.
가엠료 isn't 다행임.
Yo-ho!
Hey.
How
How
is
was that?
the suffering with Rainbow A?
Oh,
Sunny Sandwich.
as you can see,
バットメディ다행이긴.
Reimu A sucks. Look at this.
I will look once the ad ends.
They're making you watch ads. Those bastards.
Twitch has the worst ad system on the entire freaking internet. Like, generally the worst ad experience on the
Here's
entire freaking internet.
沼オブラビ.
Ah.
Hairstyle.
アルソハロー
And a
KS.
huge part of that is just the negative feedback loop that's present with the system.
Bam, bammed.
Yes.
That is another Cinderella.
Because people hate Twitch's ads. They create ad blocker setups that block the ads. Twitch gets pissed off. They fight the ad blockers. People fight back. Twitch fights back. And it's just an endless war of attrition that just
Yeah,
makes
that's-
the experience worse and worse.
That's the whole reason the only ads that I should have. That if anybody ever sees more ads in this, the only ads that you should have are pre-roll. Thank you for that. That was wonderful. Hey, it's Lord of Steel. Welcome in. I missed you yesterday, man.
Yeah, we missed you. Where the heck were you?
The Manolore.
The only ADS should
The only
be
ad should be
pipes
pipes.
understood.
The only ad should be pipes understood. So true.
I asked you yesterday, but I think you were AFK. But do you prefer KSS or Juniper?
Sunny Sandwich.
Either is fine.
some people call you-
WDYM サウンドリエディエムさブロー君
I do like being called by my actual chosen name though.
Some of them are broken and some of them are not. I have to basically like dig deep into the sound crap in order to handle that and figure that out. And
Oh wait, what the fuck? This is Ketsui.
yeah,
Yep.
ah, jeez. Yeah, this
Where
is.
Jamer's avatar comes from.
Oh my gosh, I bombed there. That was a bomb. Give me a break. That's one of the things I do hate about this game is that there's no forgiveness on bombs.
It's pretty stupid.
There's no forgiveness in this game whatsoever.
I mean, this was a quarter muncher game. You should know all about those.
Bam, bammed.
HE set with 30 bombs.
The whole point of arcade games is to steal your money.
So, like, the boss for the arcade, he keeps, like... I keep telling him that we have no shmups at the arcade. And that we need a shmup. And so this is the one I told him to get.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, what I mean by the bomb forgiveness is you got that I'm just grown accustomed to basically playing Toho all the time, that, you know, you have a sort of like a window to hit your bomb. And this doesn't have that window. Like right there, I totally saw the bullet coming, And so I went and I hit the bomb button, but like there was just like no reaction time whatsoever. It's like you have to hit the bombs like totally like right before. You can't do it as.
No death bomb window.
None whatsoever. You just like a lot of times I'm just hitting the bomb. I may even dodge something. I may even dodge it, but I'm bombing anyway because I can't trust if I'm gonna get that bomb off before. I can't trust if I'm gonna get the bomb off in time, so I just have to bomb before, even whether I dodge or not. Okay, so that, I don't see what hit me. That's ridiculous.
I think this is a good sorter criteria.
KSS0219.
Sort by most likely to sell out to corporate.
Okay, give me 5 more tries. When you say corporate, first of all, what corporation are we referring to?
The most soulless corporation you can think of.
Amazon.
Perfect.
Humor in.
Thanks GYM Corporation.
What in that? Jeez, I keep like, seriously? What was that?
Do you keep dying?
I'm not good at the game. The whole thing, the gimmick, so to speak, is you have to be in close, but because you have a shield.
I mean, this is only like the second hardest stage of all time.
Damned is right.
So yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that the blue bullets, if you get in close enough, you get like a little shield that prevents you from getting hit by the blue bullets. But the problem is that it's getting close. So, I mean, like, here, like, look at all this crap happening.
Sammy Sandwich.
Lord Steel, the art style is SO JoJo-esque.
Humor in.
Bamse Band is it worse than 2.
Oh, jeez,
Humor in.
please.
And I guess.
It's so funny that the TTS can't read numbers at all.
Oh, I turned that off. That's why.
Yep.
Because whenever we do a boss battle, it uses my my username reads off things like the damage and stuff like that that's being done, and it'd get annoying because you'd be having too many numbers being read out. So.
Oh, that'd be so awful.
So
yeah,
I deliberately turned off reading out numbers.
No, boss battles, you mean the comments the users need the number input for?
That is part of it. Yes, that is part of it. Because you know, people write in like, you know, each attack they put in a number for their attack. So, all right, okay. I am just not in the mindset for this right now. I have failed you yet again, Bammed. I apologize for that. Request throttled. Okay. What does that mean? Okay. Cool. Right. What does that mean? Request throttled.
That's not a response code I recognize.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it. All right, so what do we got?
Speaking of response code, shout out to HTTP Cats.
Sorter.
That's a good website.
if it will capture the window. Capture window. It's my favorite thing.
KSS0219.
https
There we go.
http cat
Alright, so
KSS0219.
love this site.
we're just, alright. So, we're just gonna do, to keep things okay, alright, because these sorters friggin' take forever, we're just gonna do first gen Windows. That's it. Because these sorters take way too long. And to appease those who are about to complain, yes, I'll put Mountain of Faith just for you. Alright. Given to corporate, yes, the... Wait, oh.
Bammed.
When are you going to name every Toho?
Never. Never. Alright, so, this is an excellent question, because she's gonna want the, she's gonna want a music deal. She's gonna be... You know what? It's Nitori. Nitori's still gonna sell out.
Nitori's gonna be an
Lily
AI,
White.
bro.
Yeah. Yuka's not a sellout. Yuka's no
No.
sellout. She'll never sell out. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Senai. Oh my god, at the first option. I don't think that I don't think Aya would have to wait. She wouldn't have to wait to hear anything. She would just be like, "You got it." And they're like, "We haven't even given you the contract yet." No, it's all good. We got it.
I don't think Chino would understand what she's signing.
I think Chen. Marisha. A lot of Toho girls are just really selfish, you know.
Yeah.
Bammed.
Aki would never.
ウェルゼー RE 妖怪
No, Tay in a heartbeat.
Take it a heart. She wouldn't even think twice.
Yeah, I don't see Kana's too kind-hearted. She wouldn't do it. Prism River. I don't see Hina being a sellout, really. Sakya, yeah. Totally. 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 Yeah. It's a tough one, but yeah. In a heartbeat. I don't see Mei Ling. She doesn't seem like the type.
The Morias are very pragmatic. As they would definitely sell out so fast.
I don't think Yomu would probably just like be confused about what the concept of a contract is, and Diose would just do whatever Chirno does.
Yeah.
Lily White. The fairies are dumb. Let's just put it that way. The fairies are dumb, and they'll just like go for anything. That's a tie. Tay. There. Rumia would eat the contract. I don't think she would. She would just kill the person with the contract. There would be no contest. There would be no. Ooh, yeah. I think Hina would sell out before Kano. No doubt. No doubt. Yep. 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 So. This is
That's
tough.
a hard one.
That's a tie. Reimu, Suika, Yukari, Minariko, Marisa. Yeah. I don't see Mei Ling selling out. I mean, I guess if they were selling her pillows or something, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. Oh, okay, so that's a tie. You see, the thing about Wriggle Nightbug is not the fact that
Jimmerin.
she would sell out.
ゼードギブハーナイスベッドシ
I
ーウ
love
ッド
this
ヘルクター
idea.
SDM イントア
The
アマゾ
fact
ンウェアハウス
Wriggle Nightbug would never be given a contract to sign in the first place.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Think that bugs her?
No doubt. Who do we have here? Yeah.
Like, I guarantee it, the way Rainbow would see this, like, at least if her shrine becomes an Amazon warehouse, it gets traffic.
The shrine into an Amazon warehouse. Oh my gosh. Right. There we go.
Bammed the-bammed.
This implies Amazon becomes forgotten.
This is a wish for all of us.
That is a wish for all of us.
You see, the worst part about Amazon is that everybody acknowledges how shitty and evil of a corporation they are, but their values are immediately swept under the rug as soon as they realize that they can get toothpaste in the mail tomorrow and they don't have to go to the store. All of a sudden, you know, all the way that they treat their workers and everything, and like all of the horrible things that Amazon does is all forgotten and forgiven because they can get toothpaste in the mail tomorrow and they don't have to drive to the store.
Yeah.
That's
Morally bankrupt.
exactly. Once again, like, Yuka's not signing any contracts. Never. Yuka would never sign any contract with anybody.
You're too busy admiring her flowers.
Yeah. I don't know. This is tough.
That's hard.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with Rainbow, but then Aya, then Marisa. Suika is gonna replace that guy. You know the commercials with the most interesting man in the world?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Suika's gonna take his job and be do the commercials of, like, you know, for Dos Equis, you know.
Yeah. I just imagine just the high pitched voice saying, "I don't always do X."
Should just be like, you know, it's like the most interesting yokai. Yes, you and you and you. 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 Hi. You. 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 I'm just gonna keep saying you.
I feel like Mystia's dream would be to have her izakaya just be a thing in Costco.
A little like one of those things of like, would you like to try?
Yes.
There's the timer. Lily White. The reason like Lily White's just dumb. She's an idiot. Almost all fairies are dumb. And Cherno is the dumbest of them all, and that's why she's the queen. Chen, Flandra.
I love the image of Misty in a Costco uniform, just cheerfully selling grilled lamprey.
Exactly. You know, this would also be an interesting thought experiment. Is going through and deciding what each person would do in real life if they had to come to if the reality barrier broke. What would they be doing?
You know damn well what I would be doing. She'd be a tabloid author.
Aya would be working for Fox News.
You implying they're not a tabloid?
She'd be like hired by Fox.
Most likely, yeah.
She would just be on Fox News like right away.
No, I think she would go into the worst one, the One American News Network.
Yeah, what's that one? I don't know that one.
That one's even more right wing.
All right, so here we go, everybody. Here we go. Generate an image. We're gonna download that image. We're gonna generate an URL. Copy. Pasta. There we go. Let's put an exclamation mark so it doesn't read that whole thing. All right, so number one sellout, corporate sellout, is Reimu Hakare. Number two,
I can believe it.
Nitori with her newest invention. Tay, eagerly willing to just say, screw everybody. I'm in on whatever. Aya definitely wants to. She is also in on anything, just because it's a good story, or it could be a good story, just as long as she manipulates it in the correct way. Marisa, because why not? I don't think Marisa is just kind of the type of person who I believe would just say yes, just to see, hey, let's see where this is going. Suika wants to sell vodka. I think that's her thing. The Prism River sisters are looking for a contract. They're going to be probably going on American Idol together, if that is still a thing. I don't know if it is. Cherno is just, like I said, you hand Cherno a contract, she'll take it. The least likely to sign contracts are Rumia. As I stated, the reason Rumia would never sign a contract is because she would eat the person with the contract before even looking at the contract.
That tracks.
Yuka is just no. Yuka, it's a tie between Yuka and Kana. Kana has very strong morals. I just think she would really take the things into consideration. I think she would just say no. Hina, I'm surprised Hina is at 41. I would have expected Hina to be higher than this, but maybe that's just where the algorithm gets a little confused. I feel like Hina would be selling, I don't know, charms on Amazon, or no, she'd be like on Etsy selling little dolls. I'm
She'd
sorry.
Be like selling little crystal gems. Like
crystals.
Aura gems.
She'll be doing the crystals.
Yeah.
Alice would be selling the little dolls. There you go. Alice would be making fumos, and she'd be making bank on that. But Yuka would never. Yuka's not going to compromise. She knows.
Alice would go starry-eyed when she hears about how much people love fumos.
Yeah, no, she would totally. She'd be on that. Sanai just wants that. She just wants that Nintendo DS. That's all. Whatever she can do to get that Nintendo DS. You mean there's a new DS called the DSi? Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's
it's
true.
got a camera. It's got a camera on it. You could take pictures.
That is
screen's a
true.
little
She
bit
did
bigger.
enter against Nokia before the DSS release, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Good times, good times.
DSI was
Alright.
so cool.
Good times.
have one.
What?
I still have a DSI.
Me too. You remember Photo Dojo? The little DSiWare.
I still have my all my older stuff I sold for for the money. So like the oldest, I have my my Game Boy Advance. I have a regular DS and I have a 3DS. And I have my PSP and I have two Vitas. One that's hacked and one that's not. The Vita died too soon. I love the Vita.
Yep. I think I have a moddable one.
Cursed shot type.
Sunny Sandwich.
Yeah, Photo
Bye.
Dojo. You took pictures of people in various predefined poses, and that would then use them in a fighting sim. It was very silly.
Yeah, it just sucks because like portable consoles were killed by their cellular telephones.
Yup.
Oh crap! I wasn't thinking, and I just was like, "Ooh, hey, look, let's power cancel now before the big wave comes in."
Ah, you would dodge that.
Nope. I saw it coming, and I did not react fast enough. I just sort of sat there.
React faster.
Yeah. I need people to keep eyes and keep eyes on. Apparently, they're going to be showing my my Reimu run. On TRS. I just don't know when. So I need somebody to keep eyes on that. I honestly, I told him I really don't care if you show the whole thing. You could just show Scarlet Gensokyo, and that's all that I really care about. The Scarlet Gensokyo part is the only reason I submitted it to begin with.
It looks like you're scheduled to be third on TRS today.
But I don't know. People were telling me to submit the run for the Lulk run. I don't know if I'm going to. What do you guys think?
Sunny Sandwich.
Submit the run to the darkness.
The run into the darkness? Well, what are you talking about? I don't want to dodge this. I just don't want to.
Sunny Sandwich.
SRI Kingdom Hearts Brain Rot.
I own Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on the PS2, and I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I went through a phase where I just bought games when they came out and never played them. thinking one day I'll have the time to do this backlog.
Sunny Sandwich.
It is on Steam if you'd like to play the series.
And honestly, I could be working on that backlog right now, but I decided I'd rather spend my gaming career playing Toho. I could be playing any other game. Like, no, I'll play Toho. When am I, like, I have to deduct Toho time. What? You know, this is something I just noticed, okay? Maybe this is something I should have noticed before. But why does Flan have, like, restless leg syndrome?
Sunny Sandwich.
Flan.
I mean, are you guys seeing this too? She's got, like, restless leg syndrome.
Oh yeah, no, I've noticed that a long time ago. It's very fun looking. Except the stinky leg.
This has just become a timeout at this point. This is not even like even why should I try?
Sunny Sandwich.
It is like that time Junko head moves down and up by pixel when she does her attack animation.
So should I submit the run?
It's up to you.
I don't. I'm not authorized to make decisions without my wife present.
Ask your wife.
Ugh! See, the funny thing is that, like, when I talk to people who have just recently been getting into the series, they sort of view Reimu A from the perspective of, like, you know, this is sort of the best shot type for beginners. I view it as a hindrance. I have a totally different opinion.
Sunny Sandwich.
It is more useful in THIMO.
Oh crap, I didn't move over enough. Oh, that sucked. I would have had that. I almost had it, but I didn't move over enough. I thought I was out of the way. Break time. But yeah, no, I can understand where, like, you know, the people who are new will like it. I think I liked it when I first started because I liked the idea that I could I didn't have to be directly under what I was fighting in order to. But I mean, like, when you look at a boss fight like this one, when you're playing against Flandra, it's complete trash. You have the
Sunny Sandwich.
But it is true that in TH it is underpowered.
I mean, like, if you're looking at Toho 10, in Toho 10, it's a good shot type, right? Toho 7, it's a good shot type. But, like, you're looking here at this one, at, particularly this fight. Oof. I thought that was gonna hit me, so I just bombed instead. Why not?
Sunny Sandwich.
It is a good shot type in TH during stages but on bosses it is unreliable if you use bombs.
Hello.
Miss Kajiyama.
ターンオボゾ。
Sunny Sandwich.
What does 形をストリップmean?
Sunny Sandwich.
カタストロフィック。
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Hairstyle.
デノティングアンオプチカルシステムフィッチインボルブズボスザリフレクティング&リフラクティングオブライトイン
Oh,
オーダー
God.
トゥリジュスアベレーション。
Alright. That was too many bombs lost. Oof.
Could have bombed.
Yeah. I never would have thought that I should have bombed. I honestly thought I was going to squeeze into that.
Also, hello, Kageyama.
Have we been making sure to shout everybody out? Has Bravi gotten his shout out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Has Lord of Steel got his shout out?
Has Tex got a shout out?
You don't shout me out on my own stream. I'm here.
I mean, I already did.
Exactly.
This is fake.
Sunny Sandwich.
That never happened.
ロルドツスティールサムワンメンションズライトリフラクションアイシンクアバウトサニーミルク。
This is gotta be. I want to know what KSS is laughing at. Oh, hey, look at that. It's Pokemon Puyo Puyo. You know, it's this weird thing, Lord of Steel. It's very weird. So get this notion, right? The more I do Silent Celine, the better I get at it. Is that weird or what?
No. That's weird.
I thought it was weird. Alright, so more aggressive bombing. Because I felt like if I had been more aggressive with my bombing there, I would have totally had that run. I just wasn't aggressive enough on bombing.
Here's more bombs.
Well, that's literally what I just said.
I know. I know.
What in the crap? What in the crap was that? What was that? What hit me? I did not see a darn thing. And don't clip it, because I don't want to know.
It was a slow bullet. But can we all agree that Cambio should be more Momichi instead of Hatate?
Don't scare Kanbyo away. It's Kanbyo's fault in the first place. Why I knocked up Alice to begin with. If it weren't for Kanbyo's hate of Momiji, that never would have happened. Oh, jeez Louise. That was ridiculous. See, that's another reason why Reimu A sucks, is that her bomb doesn't even clear the screen. It's probably the worst bomb in the entire game. I know there's probably going to be somebody who's going to argue with me. They're going to give me a well actually, but that's tech support's take, is that it's the worst bomb in the game. See, I don't even think that Maze of Love is possible on this this shot type. Like, you would, I practiced it last night. You have to, in order to do Maze of Love on this shot type, you would have to pretty much do the rotation 3 times. So yeah. I screwed that up. Oh my god, really? Only 2 rotations? When I did it the other day, it was 3 rotations. Oof. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. See, I need to really get more consistent with this. Maybe bottom strat is not the best strategy for this shot type. Oof. I don't know. What do you think, chat? What do you think is the better strategy for this shot type? Do you go in circles, or do you bottom strat?
I don't really like doing bottom strat, personally.
I think it was Bali was saying yesterday to do hybrid, to do the first rotation and then bottom strat on the second. I feel like bottom strat is easier on the orange bullets than it is on the blue bullets. I don't know what it is. I think it's a issue. I think it's a vision thing. Orange is a much easier color on the eye to look at than bright blue.
Maybe. You can buy that.
It's a warmer color, you know? So, being... Oof. Now I'm Alice.
What the hell would Yukari do if you were forced out into the real world?
You know what I think Yukari would do, honestly? Is I think she would become a stay-at-home soccer mom.
And our kids,
I really think she would become a soccer mom.
I love the idea of her kids, Chin and Ron.
Miss Kajiyama.
She would marry a guy with the title account executive. You know, one of those meaningless titles that, like...
Yeah. It's just to justify them having a high level position where they get paid to do nothing.
Exactly. Oh, jeez. But yeah, that's what I imagine is you know, she's driving the Honda Odyssey. Jeez, I don't know what I was thinking there. I tried to leave too early. Yeah.
I don't know. Yukari seems more like a Jeep driver to me.
A what?
A Jeep driver to me.
A Jeep? No. Yukari? Nah. She's got the Honda Odyssey. She's got it with the leather seats.
I would rather think she sleeps all the time.
Oof. You'd have Hina. Hina'd be writing and selling self-help books. You know?
Hairstyle.
ブレイダンドラエ
Oh, yeah, I agree that Hina would be like own an Etsy shop where she sells crystals.
We have, there's a store in the US called Tractor Supply that's kind of like a combination of like farming products, but also like, you know, gardening and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
I
we have
feel
one
like,
near us.
Huh?
Yeah, we have one near us.
The Yuka would own a Tractor Supply, I think.
She hella would.
Which, by the way, folks, I know it sounds like a really dumb store, but even as a person who is neither a farmer or a gardener, if you go into a Tractor Supply, it's got a lot of cool stuff there.
Ick.
We've mostly gone in there for like firewood. Cause they straight up sell like really good firewood up out up front.
Man, I'm hating this. There is no love in this to be had in this maze.
And if there's like some really obscure like ratchet gauge you need, they will have it.
Don't forget cat food.
Yeah, as well as cat food. Yeah.
They have like really, because like you go to like a regular store and they're like, here's the world's unhealthiest cat food.
Yeah.
And then you go
like
to Tractor
Times or whatever.
Yeah. The stuff that's pretty much just brewer's rice and dye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you go, like, Tractor Supply is going to have all the good stuff. The expense. We just had to buy cat food, and it was like, I think we dished out $50 for the cat food. Because we give our cats, like, we don't want to give them the crappy food. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, so hear me out. I don't know if I have to provide explanation or if everybody would just be down with this or anything like that. I feel like Reimu would totally be like one of the people on one of those morning shows. You know, like the morning talk shows where they do the news, but then they also, like, you know, talk about, like, you know, touchy-feely things.
I'm curious where you get this.
Huh?
I'm curious
Because
where you get this.
Yeah.
I just
Explain.
expect Reimu to do the thing that you would least expect, and I just imagine her being, like, sitting next to Kelly Ripa. Does she still do that show? I forget. I don't know. I don't watch TV anymore.
Me neither. There's nothing good on TV at all.
Well, I don't think people pay for broadcast television anymore. I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think the only
There's still
people
some people holding out.
Yeah, they're called boomers.
Yeah. My mom pays for broadcast television for exactly one channel because that's the only way she can watch the Houston Astros. shitty. And like DirecTV is so predatory. I hate that she does that.
How do you guys? What do you think? What would Reimu do in the real world?
I mean, I think she would just be a Miko. That's still a real world occupation.
It is? Like that's still a thing?
Yeah, there's still people managing the shrines in Japan.
Yeah.
She'd bring her resume like professional yokai hunter. They'd be like, "Yo, sick, you're hired."
All right. So okay. All right. So hear me out. All right. Marissa, a stock day trader.
Yeah, that's true. I can see Sanai just being like an accountant.
Nah.
Marissa would just borrow money and never returns it.
She's that annoying aunt.
No, so Sanai, I feel like she would once again, she'd be a stay-at-home mom. But the problem is that she would not be taking care of kids. She'd be taking care of her moms.
Totor.
And then her moms would be acting like obnoxious teenagers, just like they do in Gensokyo.
Actually, you know, how would the yokai fare after when there's, you know, suddenly the world is reintroduced to actual freaking gods and yokai? Because the whole thing with Gensokyo is that if the world began to not believe in gods and yokai anymore,
Yeah.
they lost power.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what would happen, is that they would still exist, they would have no power. So they'd have to go out and get regular jobs.
I believe the implication is that they'd simply stop existing.
I feel like that would have been if they never went to Gensokyo in the first place. But now that like Gensokyo has existed and they've had the chance to like exist without faith, that I think that stripping them from their powers would just make them human. I don't know. I'm not as well versed in Toho lore. My entire understanding of Toho lore is that Reimu goes on walks, encounters people, and then kills them.
That's not too far from the actual lore. That's like literally a plot point in Wild and Horn Tournament.
So I don't know. That's what I would think, is that basically they went to a world where they didn't need the faith to stay alive, and if you suddenly took that world away, that they would just, they would have no power anymore. They wouldn't just fizzle out and disappear.
The entire thing with Gensokyo is that it was designed so that the power balance is shifted in the favor of the yokai instead of in the favor of the humans.
I know, and then they go to the reality barrier falls down, and the opposite happens.
And then they would stop existing.
Oh, jeez. What'd you say?
And then they would stop existing. Because Gensokyo is gone.
What fun thought experiment would that be?
Yeah.
What would happen to Yuka? Oh, she'd stop existing. What would happen to Yatsuhashi? Oh, she'd stop existing.
Yeah, the canon of Toho makes it very boring.
You've made the thought experiment very boring. The only people who can now exist are the humans. In which case, then you start asking, what happens to Yomu? She's half human. Does like half of her body die?
Miss
She's
Catty
treated
Yama.
like Two-Face.
シュラガーズ
I just prefer the idea of them just being stripped of their powers. And if they were stripped of their powers and they were in the real world, what would they do? That's the fun thought experiment.
That is a fun thought experiment. I do just love the mental image of Mystia just chopping away at some grilled lamprey at a Costco.
I think that Yomu would
Frozen
become a
food
gardener,
store.
which leads me to believe maybe it's possible that the reality barrier did fall, and Mango is really Yomu.
Oh my god.
Yeah, think about it. Conspiracy.
A Moria Shrine conspiracy even?
テクニカリオームドンティーライブイン元素挙シーフットライブインアワーワールド
That's true, he does live in Hakugyokoro.
She doesn't live specifically in Gensokyo, but... I don't know. You win this round, Logic. Logic and Toho. Ha ha ha. That's a thing that exists.
It's not like there's a very famous line about how you can't let yourself be blinded by common sense in Gensokyo. Uttered by someone from the outside world.
I mean, there's some people who are just gonna be obvious. Like, Mystia's gonna run a food truck. You know? She'll just park her food truck in front of a college. And she's good to go.
She's set for the rest of her life. Yumiko becomes a food critic.
I really feel that Yuyuko would actually become a model.
Why not both?
I mean, Yuyuko is, like, supposed to be known for being, like, you know, for her beauty before then, like, people talk about her, how hungry she is. That's, like, one of her, like, you know, the first things I bring up about her.
Never played Imperishable Night.
What about it?
Like, the entire script of her scenario is just she is hungry, basically.
Yeah.
Literally, the extra stage is her like, hey, I know this Charles Gustin thing is a fake, but we should eat her anyway. Because I'm hungry.
Oh, for crying out loud! This is like the worst. The absolute worst. And I know, Bali sent me a video on how to do it, but like, I didn't practice how to do it. Bali's gonna come in and be like, you know, why didn't you watch the video? I'm like, I don't know. Because people always do that. They send me things. I tell them, hey, send me that, and I'll watch it, and then I don't watch it. It's just what I do. I'm tech support. I'm the guy who doesn't listen to anybody's advice.
We're just here to fix the printer.
Exactly. It's the only reason you guys watch me is you're waiting for the day that I fix that printer. PC load letter? What the F does that mean? Has TRS even started yet?
No.
Miss Kachiyama.
Smoke punch I had to fix my oven the other day. It is like a year-old one.
We're 26.
What is it, buddy?
We're 26 minutes late for apple picking.
For apple picking?
Yeah.
We're
Miss
doing that.
Kachiyama.
No, it's too early in the
There
morning. We're
was
not
my
doing that right now.
capote.
Yesterday, it was saying apple picking at
9:30?
Yeah.
No, dude. I stream at 8 a.m. No. Are you talking about when they open? Are you talking about when the place opens?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going there at opening time. That's too early in the morning, man.
Oh, sorry.
But it's funny that you're already dressed and everything. Usually I have to, like, argue with you about getting out of your pajamas. Yes, that's what we're doing today. We're going apple picking.
Ooh.
I want to take Yuka with me and get pictures of Yuka at the apple farm.
This is like highly tangential, but like my brain went
Jeez.
from apple picking to Johnny Appleseed to Paul Bunyan. I was like remembering this thing where Paul Bunyan is described as America's forgotten kaiju.
Miss
This is true.
Kachiyama.
Year-old the apple are already
Description of him
falling
as a kaiju.
Apple farms are like really big business up in the in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
You see, the cowboys were an itinerant warrior class in Meiji era Japan. I mean Meiji era Texas.
You know, that was actually a paper. Of course, I apparently can't do the first section of the stage anymore. That was an essay or a paper I had to write in college. I wrote about like how you know, every sort of culture has their sort of image of the how do I say this, the sort of like ideal male figure, whether it be like, you know, people looking at the historical image of the chivalrous knight or whatever, you know, depending on whatever the culture is. And here in the United States, we had the cowboy, which we have completely, the idea of the cowboy has been completely sort of been changed for television and everything like that. It's been completely romanticized, which is probably the exact same thing that's happened with the you know, with the samurai and the knights and stuff like that, and all those various figures. But yeah, and what's interesting about it is, as I was studying this, is that where American culture really did develop was from adopting Native American culture into our original Victorian England style of culture. And so moving to the West, you know, we had to adapt more to the West, and therefore we had to adapt to, we added more qualities of the Native American culture into our own. And that's where the idea of the cowboy, the stoic cowboy who just sits there with his cigar, like, you know, watching things unfold, and then eventually just, you know, pulling out his gun and doing the one shot to kill the bad guy, and then just walking out in complete silence while everybody's like in awe, you know, that sort of thing. It's I can't really go too in depth because it'll take too much time, but anyway, it was a really fun research to learn about, like, you know, that's kind of like where a lot of like America's sort of North America, United States, whatever, where a lot of our culture comes from, particularly our obstinance.
I'd love to read that paper.
I gotta track it down. What's funny is that later in our history, we ended up like sort of abandoning the cowboy at some point for the astronaut. And so the cowboy has sort of lost favor now. Lost favor in to the astronaut, which was basically referred to as the space cowboy.
A year later, space cowboy.
Yeah. And now it's just straight up the soldier, the concept of the soldier.
America loves its military.
We've gone into military worship.
Yep.
Eisenhower warned everybody about the military-industrial, the military-industrial complex.
I know you heard the disdain in my voice.
Do you remember, like, back when we had cool presidents?
Unfortunately, I wasn't the first president I was alive for was Bill Clinton, who is famous for not-so-savory things.
Well, you see, here's the interesting thing, is that you have good presidents and you have effective presidents. So I would not describe Bill Clinton as a good president, but he was an effective president. He got things done, and he was efficient. So he wasn't really a great president, but he was a very effective president, you know. My favorite president from my lifetime is George Bush Sr., and the reason being is because he was a man humbled by the economy and the economic situations that he was given. He wanted to be the conservative Republican, but then he learned that because of the economic situations, he needed allies in the Democrat Party, and therefore he did something that no other president will do in my lifetime, which is he found compromises, and he built bridges with Democrats in order to get things done.
Yeah.
And he didn't get a second term because he was hated for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, shit's way too partisan here.
Yeah,
but that's like reaching across the aisle ever work.
But that's why I would say that he was a good president, is because he was willing to put aside his pride in favor of doing, I'm not going to say the guy did the right thing. Nobody gets that high in public office and doesn't have skeletons in their closet or clean hands, that's just a fact.
Yeah.
But, he really just, he just had this sort of, his willingness to compromise, in my opinion, is what made him a good president. Ronald Reagan was a sellout.
Ronald Reagan was a monster.
He was a sellout.
And now look what you have today.
Yeah,
exactly.
We have another reality TV star who is a complete irredeemable shithead.
Yeah, well, let's not get too. I don't want to have this discussion become a political discussion. I'm just sort of talking like. I'm this discussion I'm viewing from the perspective of history and not politics. So we all know how I feel about tariffs. I have said this numerous occasions. But in any case, we had Jimmy Carter, and who I was like barely alive to actually, yeah. Oh my God! I would just
by both sides.
I would just refer to him as the little engine that couldn't.
He was actually an honest person that made him horribly unfit to be president, unfortunately.
That's the problem. You can't be in political office and be an honest person. It's not possible. They will eat you.
The fact he was a good person was his downfall as president, I would even say.
So what I would say about Barack Obama is that he was an excellent orator. And I don't really know how I feel about most of his stuff, but he knew how to play a crowd.
He absolutely did.
That's what I think he'll be most remembered for, is his just ability to as an orator. Oh my gosh, I can't even get to patchouli all of a sudden.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm just having so much trouble with that. But now, I think romantically back to, like, you know, the past ones that we just will never see again. Like your Teddy Roosevelt's. Teddy Roosevelt, who was the man who was totally anti-corporate. Whenever corporations were trying to screw over people, he was just like... He was he was referred to as the trust buster.
Yep.
When there was a... what is it? There was a coal... I'm trying to remember. There was a fight between the coal companies and the miners, and they were on strike, and winter was coming, and he actually had to sort of mediate to get the miners back in the mines to get the coal. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah,
Don't mess it up.
violently anti-corporate and violently pro-environment and pro-workers' rights.
He created the federal park system. Mm-hmm. You know, you had another Roosevelt. You had Franklin FDR, who was the man who created jobs for people during one of the country's worst economic situations. Oof.
The man who fixed the Dust Bowl.
Yep. You had William Howard Taft, the man who broke a bathtub.
What? This is a true
we had this really fat president named Taft. They had to, like, make him a special bathtub because he broke the bathtub.
The craziest thing is we actually have recordings of his voice, and he is, like, this so shrill voice. It's, like, so jarring when you see him and then hear his voice. Because it doesn't match his face at all.
Yeah.
The same with Lincoln, if I recall. Like, he also supposedly had a very shrill voice.
Ah, yeah.
And speaking of, actually, this is like a complete pivot, but like when Disney was making the President's thing, and they got the Lincoln animatronic, they actually wanted to have the accurate Lincoln voice, and it performed poorly with test audiences because it's not what they thought Lincoln sounded like.
They had a huge problem when they first introduced the Trump one because it kept trying to grope the female patrons. Jeez. We're a country with a very weird history. It's a very short history, but a very weird history. How we lasted this long, who's to say?
Who the hell knows? Like, this country has constantly been at its own throat for as long as it's existed.
Oh, here we go. Bombing again on Cranberry Trap because Reimu can't do the Cranberry Trap. I'm pretty convinced that the best way to handle this with Reimu is to just... The best way to handle it with Reimu is just to probably stay on the outsides and time it out, as opposed to actually trying to take her down. Like... So, Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, like from a historical perspective, something that they really don't teach you at all until you get to higher education about American history, at least in America, is how much of this country's history is half the country being like, you know, maybe we should not be assholes towards ourselves. And then the other half of the country is like, no, we should be assholes to ourselves.
So, fun history lesson for people. Like, a lot of people, and I bet you that the Americans probably are not aware of this, but the actual father of the country wasn't really George Washington. It was actually John Adams, Ben Franklin, and Thomas Jefferson. And that choosing George Washington to be the general of the Continental Army was a political choice made by John Adams to gain favor with the Virginians.
And like, if I recall, George Washington wasn't that great of a tactician. It's just like the British were just completely overwhelmed by guerrilla warfare.
Pretty much. That's. But to the French, I must always extend my everlasting gratitude for the hero of General Lafayette.
Yeah, because like the American Revolution was genuinely like a huge turning point in how wars were actually fought.
Well, on top of that, we were totally screwed.
Yeah,
we never,
no, like,
without the
French, we were done. We're lucky that the French hated the English as much as we did, if not more.
Yeah.
It was just the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
So yeah, you know, that's another funny thing is like when you come here to the States, guys, there is like so many things named after General Lafayette.
Yeah, we have the city of Lafayette here in Louisiana, which itself is very heavily French influenced.
Well, Louisiana was settled by the French.
It was settled by the Acadians, yeah. Who came from Canada.
Oof.
I believe down the Mississippi, if I recall.
Georgia was a place to send criminals to be indentured servants.
That sounds like another country.
It sounds exactly like Australia.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was terrifying. Did you see that? How many near-death experiences I had right there? I don't know. I like my country. There's a lot of positive things about my country. There's a lot of negative things too.
There are negative things. If only I knew what time zone the times being used for the TRS schedule are.
Is it not CEST?
It might be. I don't know.
Man, I swear I'm never gonna get this Rainbow run. This is the absolute worst.
I'm either blind or it doesn't say what the timestamp is.
The Man of War.
You are on third, they are on the first run of the day now.
Oh, they started? I didn't get the notification. I'm supposed to get
Neither did
notifications when they
I.
go in.
Oh, they're live. Currently the second run is going. Looks like. So if these runs are in order, you're next.
I'm telling you, I could have a winning run,
The Man
and
of
I'll
War.
pause.
It is the first run
I
going
need to see
currently.
how did you specify the get started needs to watch this run? I put it because get started doesn't usually do Sunday TRS. But oh my god, this story would freak the hell out. Oh, it's the first run? It's listed second in the schedule. Unless they changed it. Oh, they did reorder it. Okay.
I got the notification that George was going online, but I didn't get the notification about... Oh, jeez. I thought I could squeeze in there, but I couldn't.
So you probably got like a good 20 minutes. Probably close to 40.
Where's Drift? I gotta send a message to... Who would be online?
Drift is commentating.
Yeah. Like I said, I really don't care if they show any of it. It's just the only reason I posted that is because of that Scarlet Gensokyo. Did you see that one, KSS?
Yeah.
What? Oh, God. Okay, Drift's gonna give me a 10 minutes heads up.
Alrighty.
So, I mean, so far today, like, what I could say about today's stream is that we had one run that would have been a victory had I bombed and did not die with bombs. It would have been, no doubt, would have been a victory. But I lost 6 bombs.
F. Yeah, if you could have gotten with those 6 bombs to...
I could have just Junko'd my way through QED. Oh, of course. I saw that one and I was like, I don't see a path. I didn't see a path out of that one. Why, like, I'm having so much trouble with this beginning section, I mean, let's face it, it's not hard. But I'm struggling with it today, and I don't know why.
No coffee.
I think that the hardest parts of the stage section are the Death Fairy, Patchouli, and the books. But this section shouldn't be hard. On any other shot type, this would be a lot easier because those fairies would be taken out a lot faster. But Reimu, of course, has to be like, hey, look, there's fairies on the side of me that don't need to be killed. Let's waste valuable ammunition on that. KSS, do you think we scared people away with our American history lesson? Do you think people's like eyes like rolled into the back of their heads and then they fell out of their chairs? Is that what happened to you, Lord of Steel? With the American history lesson, did your eyes roll so far in the back of your head that you fell out of your chair?
It would be hard falling from a couch.
I'm sure somebody's done it before.
Yeah, I would fall back into a wall.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Thinks that European walls are so thin like yours?
Sorry, say that again. I was not paying attention because I was looking at all the bullets on my screen that are terrifying me. You were saying? Go ahead.
You think European walls are just as thin as your walls there?
Oof. Oh my god. Death Fairy, scary.
You did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose? Dodge it?
Everything.
Yeah, I purposefully dodged it. To be honest with you, a lot of times I accidentally dodge things. The majority of my victories on Silent Celine are accidental. Sorry. This is the best part of the song.
The Man O' War.
All my CCs are accidents, so I believe that.
Yeah, that's probably true. I don't think anybody won CCs on purpose. No! No, 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 no!
No comment.
Jeez, what is happening? It's that scene from, I don't know, you guys seen Tommy Boy. It's like, I reference this so much. It's this scene where he's asking, they're at a cafe and he's asking for chicken fingers, and they said that they like already shut down the grill. And he just goes on this rant to her about how he's a terrible salesperson, and that how he'll get all these options to make a sale, and that he'll take his sale, and he's like very excited about his sale. He'd be really excited, and then he just gets so excited he destroys his sale. And that's how I feel about my runs sometimes. I'm just like, you know, yes, my run. I killed my run. All right, I did I back into a slow bullet? Like, what happened there? Seriously, that was actually a question. Did I back into a slow bullet?
Right now?
Yeah, that death right there.
You moved into a bullet before you.
It was in front of me?
Directly in front. Yep. Which reminds me of...
God dang it!
Slow Star loved the fact that mine is set to where anytime I enter any voice chat, it always says that's pretty cringe, guys. What in the crap? What in the
I
crap?
will always drop pipes.
Oh my god. Why do I even try?
Oh my god!
Yeah. Ugh. I hate the shot type so much.
Hi, honey.
Yeah, let's do the redeem and then head out of here. So I'm assuming that was a redeem. Yeah, there you go. It was a redeem. Alright. Sometimes you trick me and you just hit the button. PC98
Miss
Marisa.
Kageyama.
Let's go.
Ah, the wonderful and beautiful Hina Kageyama. Okay, all right. This is totally easy. This we're putting a ring on this. Totally. We're getting a peck on the cheek from this because she's so friggin' adorable. And this thing is dead. This is dead. There's no hesitation in this whole entire choice. I mean, like, seriously, like, who agrees that given these three options, that they would be like, marry anybody other than Hina Kageyama. So, yeah. Sorry you drew the short straw. She's, best Marisa is PC98 Marisa. Actually, PC98 anything is best.
The Mandalore.
Oh, wow, look at that.
サブスクリバング
An actual subscription that was... Oh, no, sorry. It was a gift. I was like, oh my god, did I get a subscription that wasn't a gift from Lord of Steel? No, it was a gift from Lord of Steel. I jest.
Miss Kajiyama.
ホワイルアイアプロブユアー超ジェイングシーズザベスト A バグクッドミー XD
Yeah. Let's see how this battle royale goes.
Rigged anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's rigged.
The Manowar.
スティールブリベットミートゥールーズザ BR レッド SC if it works
Everybody,
Miss Kajiyama.
get Steel.
ドンティーレッドステ
Look,
ィール
guys, Steel's got full health right now. He's got full health. Alright, good. Kageyama got a health pack. Kageyama's after Steel. There we go. No, don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Darth Varric, take him out. Darth Varric, take out Steel. What is wrong with you guys? You're just gonna let Steel win? All of you.
Miss Kajiyama.
AG is healing too much
Cinnamel.
リグッド
No, Hina, there's health! No!
The Manowar.
Stop
リ
her!
グッド
What the hell?
The Manowar.
ハウヒナショットファースト
Miss Kajiyama.
アイトリエティティ
That was two. That was... There, I gotta do this
The
again.
Manowar.
シーゴットハンソロリ
The Manowar.
ー I can't believe this
I can't either. Meanwhile, Lord of Steel is updating it with his 14th victory. If Mandalore and Real Sinsen put their victories together, they would equal Lord of Steel's.
The Manowar.
There they go again. There they go
Cinnamel.
again.
テクスマーダードミーハートレス
Miss Kajiyama.
AG is healing again
Watch, a health pack is gonna drop right between them.
This one is KSS.
KSS is like, I'm
The
guessing is
Mandalore.
muted in the voice chat.
ブレスドラウンド
Cinnamel.
リグッド
Alright, is that KSS's first, or is KSS one before this? That's KSS's first. Alright, a reminder to everybody, the song you hear is from the musical artist Moontone, who you can find on Bandcamp. Absolutely does some fantastic lo-fi, chill Toho music. So, highly recommend you checking her out. Anybody else need a shout out? We already shouted out pretty much everybody, I think. Let's do the raid. Oh my goodness. For those who showed up last night in the middle like of the random stream I did, thank you very much for that. And I appreciate y'all for showing up today as well. I hope everybody has a great week. I got I'm heading back out of town again, and I'll be back on Friday. And we'll do this again. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing it until Reimu A is able to take down Flandra. Which I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We almost did it today. I think we can do it. It's
You can do it.
teamwork.
I believe.
We can do it. Yes. Believe in me. Believe.
Miss Kajiyama.
See ya.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it in time.
Find what?
I'm looking for the I'm proud of you.
That's pretty cringe, guys.
We'll just stick with that then. Cheers, everybody. Stick around for TRS.
You're proud of me. I'm proud of you.
On TRS, they're going to be playing my my Reimu A run.
Cinnamel.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Out loud.
I saw someone was playing Hades too. Very
Yep.
nice.
Good game. I haven't played it, but good.
Reminds me of the like your friend is playing a, you know,
Team up.